Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This here's satire, folks. Don't go quoting this essay to your economics professor. Unless, of course, you want a lecture on why Wikipedia isn't a reliable source. Anyway, let's talk tariffs. More specifically, let's talk about a man who loves tariffs more than he loves tweeting at 3 a.m. Donald J. Trump. Remember when our former president slapped tariffs on Chinese goods like they were going out of style? He was convinced he'd cracked the code to economic dominance. Turns out economics is a bit more complicated than a real estate deal. Who knew? Trump seemed to think tariffs were a magic wand. You wave it at a country and suddenly they're showering you with cash. Spoiler alert, it didn't quite work that way. Let's simplify things. Imagine a world with just two countries. We'll call them America and Chinaland. America decides to impose a hefty tariff on Chinaland's delicious imaginary export panda plushies. Now, basic algebra tells us if panda plushies become more expensive, guess what? People buy fewer panda plushies. But here's where the reciprocal part comes in, folks. See, Chinaland isn't just going to sit there and take it. They've got their own set of crayons, and they're not afraid to color outside the lines. They retaliate. They slap tariffs on, say, America's most prized export tiny American flags that you wave at baseball games. Suddenly, it's a trade war, and nobody's winning. Except maybe the flag manufacturers in Vietnam, but that's a story for another day. The thing is, countries are crafty. They don't just roll over when you hit them with a tariff. They adapt. Chinaland might start buying their tiny flags from another country. Maybe they'll even start making their own. Shocking, we know. See, Trump's tariff logic assumed other countries would just accept these new costs, like they wouldn't notice and adjust their game plan accordingly. It's like trying to win a game of chess by only moving your pawns forward. Bold strategy, but not exactly a recipe for success. The real world is a complex ecosystem of interconnected economies. You can't just go around throwing tariffs like confetti and expect everyone to dance to your tune. So what did we learn today? Well, for starters, tariffs aren't the magic wand Trump thought they were. They're more like a boomerang. You throw it out there thinking you're going to hit your target, but it just ends up coming back and hitting you in the face. Turns out basic economics, much like basic algebra, is something you can't just tweet your way out of. Who would have thought? Sadly, this whole tariff saga shouldn't come as a surprise. After all, this is the same guy who once declared bankruptcy on a casino, a place that literally exists to take your money. But hey, at least we got some good comedy material out of it, right?